Alrighty, today's review is going to be a tablet. But to give you an idea what I'm in for, when it arrived from GearBest, where I bought it, came from China, by way of the Netherlands, it came with this. Yes, that is an adapter. You'll see why they sent it to me in just a moment. What I have to review today is this. A brown box. No. This is a Chuwi. I presume that's how you pronounce it. That's how everybody else is pronouncing it, so I'm going to pronounce it that way too. Chuwi. It is the Hi10 Pro. It's a 10-inch tablet, hence the 10. It has a 10-inch IPS screen, IPS being inline plane switching, which means you can look at it from an angle and you won't get a negative effect. 1920 by 1200, so it's full HD. Comes with Windows 10, Android 5.1 Lollipop, Intel processor. Here's all the specs right here on the end. It's got a 64-bit quad-core ZZ8300, 1.44 gigahertz burst to 1.84 gigahertz, 4 gigs of built-in RAM, 64 gigs of onboard storage, and well, gray. Everything is gray. But it comes in this box. It's a plain brown box. It says Chuwi, Intel inside. You saw the end there with that information. On the end here is, well, it is what it is. Like I say, it came from China, so again, Chuwi. Trying to read this here. Chuwi Innovation and Technology, Shenzhen. Right from China. But enough about the box. The box is what it is. It's boring. It's brown. Now it came this way on. It was not glued shut or taped or anything. It came like that. I will tell you that I've cheated already. I have broken into this and pretty much unboxed it so that I can update it, upgrade it, and understand how it works before I tell you all about it. On the side of the lid here, this, I don't know what that is, but it's very soft and spongy. Very protective. Inside here, this is the tablet. Comes in this nice bag. Protective bag. And over there, as you can see, it's gray. Quality control, it's passed. Intel inside. 5 volts, 3 amps. On the front side here, it gives you your information again. Holy glare. It's hard to take a video, make video of a shiny stuff without some kind of reflection. Please peel the film when using. Well, yeah, here. That peels off there. Dust. Like I said, I've been into this device already, just to make sure it works properly. So, there's the device. We'll get to that in just a second. Continuing on with the packaging, underneath here is your paperwork, your warranty, your quality control, passed, all in Chinese, all the paperwork. It does have other languages just buried in here. Dear users, thank you for your purchase, etc., etc., etc. It's written in Chinglish, so it's very hard to follow. Just your basic propaganda about the device. This is the warranty card, I'm going to assume. That's all I can do at the moment is assume. Looks like the warranty card. I'm just going to assume that that's what that is. This little package here is about the size of a CD. Thought maybe there was a driver's disc or something inside there. More paperwork, quality control, etc., etc., etc. It's all plain brown wrappers, plain brown packaging. Come here. This here is the power supply. USB cord. You'll see that it is USB-C. They finally caught on to using the USB-C. It's like Thunderbolt. It'll go in either way. Well, I guess it's like the Apple's Lightning as well. It'll go in either way. It doesn't matter. It's not so fragile like micro USB is. But this is strictly for charging. That is all the USB-C does, is charge, which will come in handy down the road. And in here is your power brick. This is why they sent me the adapter, because, well, it has a European plug on it, and now it doesn't. So, no big deal. I think if I find a power adapter that does 5 volts and 3 amps for North America, I will use it, but in the meantime, this is only for charging, so it's not like it needs to be portable. You can just stay put. And there you go, that's for charging. Plain brown wrappers, no markings, nothing. Alright, and there we go. Back to the tablet. As you can see, it's glossy black. It is a fingerprint magnet, naturally. On the very bottom here, you see the two things here. These and that holds it to a keyboard base. So the keyboard connects there and these hold it up. That's optional. Everything's optional, of course. On the left hand side here, here's where all the good stuff is. Headphone jack, micro HDMI, mini USB, micro USB. There we go. Supports on-the-go function, so you can plug a keyboard, mouse, hard drive, pretty much anything into this. There's the USB-C, that's just strictly for charging. And there's the SD card slot, holds up to 128 gig SD card. I only have a 16 to put in there for now, so that's what it shall be. Here is the left speaker. The other side is the right speaker. And here we have the power button and the volume up and down. Two cameras. One there. One there. Both 2 megapixel, so it doesn't take very good video really, but there's plenty of other devices that can be used for that purpose. So, alright, let's fire this sucker up and see what happens. It goes up in smoke. Hold the button until the light flashes, and then you wait. And what you're greeted with, splash screen of course. Can't do much about those reflections, sorry. Now here you get 10 seconds to decide, Android or Windows. We're just going to let it wind down for the moment and see what happens. see what the default operating system is. Wow, I can't do anything about that reflection. I am sorry. I'm a big fan of textured surfaces. Remix OS. Okay, so it boots into Android by default if you don't select at the main screen there. Remix OS is Android 5.1.1 with a bit of a skin on it so that it kind of looks and acts like much like Windows. Wow, I can't do anything about that reflection. That is terrible. See, it's dressed up like Windows. There's all your Android functions and things. I mean, it's an Android device. It's got all your Google stuff. Down here in the corner, it's got your information, your Bluetooth, your speaker, brightness, battery power, your network, date and time. And that opens up your notification, which is just like Windows. There's a little Remix OS down there, and it is what it is. It's Android. You use it like any other regular Android device, except this has got 4 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of onboard. And I've had a few apps that refuse to run on older versions of Android. Hello, I've got notification. What do you know? As I said, I broke into this earlier, and so there you see. Can show off the IPS. No, it's too hard. The IPS just lets you look at it at an angle without the negative effect. So there you are. There's your Android 5.1.1. Where are settings? Settings. About. And there you go, Android 5.1.1. So it's Lollipop. I don't know if it will upgrade or update to Marshmallow. Probably not, because it's a custom ROM, they call it. So there's the Android part. We'll just hit this button here, Windows, and voila. Windows will fire up, hopefully. This is insane. Reflections. The Chuwi splash screen. Dum, 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 dum. There's the Windows spinny thing, so you know it's at least trying to do something. The one thing about Windows 10 is it does not notify you to death about things that it's doing, and sometimes it's annoying because you don't know if it's doing anything or not. Ba-da! There we go. No, that's not a pile of turd. We'll have to break into here, so give me just one moment. I'll put my secret code in here. Da, 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 da. Bum. Welcome, I am me. I did manage to put Windows 10 Anniversary Edition on this. It seems to be running fine with the 4 gigs of RAM and etc. And the processor, quad-core processor, 64-bit quad-core processor. And there's your Windows. This is the Anniversary Edition. Still trying to get used to it. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with that glare, how I can fix it. Boy, is that fridge ever loud. My beverage fridge just shut off. Now I'm deaf. I mean, it is what it is. It's Windows. The main reason for getting this was to update, upgrade, and replace a whole whack of other machines that I've got. I had a 10-inch hip street, which did not perform to my satisfaction. It did not meet my needs. So this takes care of the Android part of that. I've got an Acer W8 Windows tablet. It was Windows 8.1. Windows 10 forced its way on there, and now I can't get it off. It's rewritten the BIOS. So it's kind of turned that tablet into a semi-brick, because Windows 10 does not run very well with 1 gig of RAM, and that's all the Acer is. So I'll play with this a bit. Hopefully this will serve my Android and Windows needs for, well, portable devices anyways. Play around with it. But it is what it is. It's 10-inch tablet. It's a good size. No, it doesn't make phone calls. I don't know if it plays Minecraft. The one question most people get asked, does it play Minecraft? I have no idea. Try it and see. Get your own, try it and see, and let us know. And that glare is something else. So there you have it. Just a basic unboxing and preview of Chuwi Hi10 Pro combo Windows Android 10-inch tablet. Quad-core processor, 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs built in, 128 gig additional to put on it, and not much more to say about it. It is what it is, it does what it does.